Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our weekly youth study. This week they asked me if I would be the one to give the study. So I'm going to record this video for you guys and we're going to post it. And so Natalie asked me that if I could do the study on Colossians. And Colossians is a 4-chapter book, so we're going to focus just on a few passages in there. And the main focus is I wanted to tie it into what's going on right now. So I think that right now, I think we're all home a little bit more often than normal for the most part. Some people still have to work and all of that. Especially for students, you guys are home quite a bit. And what I was thinking about was that when we're out in school and on normal days, kind of a lot of things pull us away from God, right? There's a lot of things that pull us away, whether it be the things that we do, like extracurricular activities, whether it be our schoolwork, whether it be friends, whether it be even our family. I think can pull us away, and maybe the things we like to do pull us away. So I was thinking about this and how right now, because of this virus, they've kind of ordered everybody to stay home, and I think it puts especially youth with this. It gives the youth this unique opportunity to refocus on what really matters in life. I know for the seniors, any seniors that are going to school, that this is their senior year, there's a lot of things that are canceled, right? There are probably a lot of things that you were looking forward to, and they're probably going to be canceled, right? And I know that could be sad, and that could be disappointing. And when I look back at my life, when I was in high school, I kind of went through a similar situation. When I was growing up and in junior high to freshman year, I kind of realized that basketball was something that I really enjoyed. I was a little bit better than everybody else that was playing, and so what happened is I started to focus all my attention on basketball. I spent summers on my own every day, waking up early and training myself and taking 500 to 1,000 shots a day, and I would work on my vertical jump and things like that. Basketball had really taken over my life, and it was my number one thought every day that I didn't have time for other things. I didn't give time to other things unless I was forced to. So basketball really took over my life, and I want you to think about your life. Think about your life. What are some things that really take over your thoughts? Things that when you wake up, this is what you think about. During the day, this is what you're thinking about. Whether it be your friends, whether it be maybe movies you like to watch, whether it's music, extra like sports like me. Whatever it is, there's always something that takes our thoughts away from God. So what I want to do is I want to read a couple of passages. I'm going to allow you to read on your own for a little while. So when you see the screen turn black, I want you to go ahead and press pause and read the passage that I give you. So the first passage that you're going to read is in Colossians, and it's Colossians 1, 15 through 20. So Colossians 1, 15 through 20. So if you have your phone Bible, or if you have a regular Bible, go ahead and open that up. And when you see the screen turn black with some instructions there, go ahead and press pause. Okay, so I hope you guys read that. I hope you noticed certain things. So when I read this, verses 15 through 20, there's a couple of things that stand out. Like in verse 16, It says, for through him, and it's talking about Jesus, God created everything in the heavenly realms and on earth. And if we go down further, it says, he made things we can see and things we can't see, such as thrones, kingdoms, rulers, and authorities, and the unseen world. Everything was created through him and for him. He existed before anything else. Christ is the head of the church, which is his body. And this is one of my favorite parts here. It says, he is the beginning, supreme over all who rise from the dead. So he is first in everything. And the last part, he says, he made peace with everything in heaven and on earth by means of Christ's blood on the cross. And I just want you to realize that all these verses are pointing to the fact that Jesus should be the center of all creation. That Jesus should be the center of your thoughts and my thoughts, and he should be the number one thing, our number one focus as we get up to go live our life, right? And I think that it's a tough thing to do, especially as a youth, is we have so many things going on as youth, right? And a lot of times it's not because we're doing so many things, we're distracted. And the world is very good at distracting us from what matters. But I'm going to challenge you guys to get into the Word more. I'm going to challenge you to use this time that you're at home to focus and spend a little bit of time praying. It doesn't even matter if you don't even know how to pray. If you think that I don't know how to pray, or if you think I don't know how to read a passage and know how to understand it, I don't know what it's talking about, I'm going to ask you to spend some time trying. To spend some time trying. And I'm going to put my email there. And if you guys want to email me with questions on a certain passage, or maybe you have a situation in your life that you just need to talk about, I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to leave you with this. If we go down a little bit further to Colossians, in Colossians 3, this is what happens when we do have Jesus as our focus. And this is what it says: since you have been raised to new life with Christ, set your sights on the realities of heaven, where Christ sits in the place of honor at God's right hand. Think about the things of heaven, not the things of earth. For you died to this life. You died to the life that you used to have. And your real life is hidden with Christ in God. And when Christ, who is in your life, is revealed to the whole world, you will share in all his glory. So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you. And we go a little bit further. He lists a bunch of things. You're welcome to read that. Lists a bunch of things that distract us and that take us away from God. And in verse 6 he says, because of these sins, the anger of God is coming. You used to do these things when your life was still part of this world, but now it is time to get rid of anger, rage, malicious behavior, slander, and dirty language. Don't lie to each other, for you have stripped off your old sinful nature and all its wicked deeds. Put on your new nature and be renewed as you learn to know your Creator and become like him. So I wanted to leave you with that. When you focus on God and when you make God the Lord of your life and he's in charge of your life, you become something new. All these things that you struggle with as far as sin, whether it be lying, maybe not getting along with people, whatever it is that you struggle with and that you know you feel guilty about and you have shame for, God will help you with that. It will give you a new self. Like you'll be a new creation. And that's what I want for you guys. And that's my prayer for you guys today, is to take this time at home to try to become a new creation. Right? So whatever your focus is that takes you away from God, spend a little time away from that. And I'm going to challenge you with one thing. I'm going to challenge you to give 1 minute per hour in the day. So there's 24 hours. I'm going to challenge you to give 1 minute per hour. That's 24 minutes. And I'm going to ask you to just Right now we're doing Colossians, so I ask you just to read it. Just read the book of Colossians. Give yourself 24 minutes. Read for 10 to 15, and then pray for the rest of it. Just tell God your situation, what you're going through. Tell God thank you for being created and having life and having the ability to love and having a family. Thank God for all those things, and just tell Him what you feel. And start like that. And if you have any questions, my email will be there. I know you can also talk to Natalie. She's always open to talk to people and talk to the youth. So I just thank you for listening to me right now, and I challenge you 24 minutes each day and see what happens in your life.